Hello, all the nerds out there. I hope you all are doing today. And guess what? Just dropped today on the UGC NTA NET website. Yup, that's the big news for today, guys. The exam forms are finally out. You have got until the 28th October to get your form in. So, as you can see over your screen, we have the notice here, which was recently published on the website. 30th September 2023. As you can see the date, it started today and it will go till 28th October. And as you can see the fees over here for the general it's 1150, and for the OBC folks it's 600, and for the others is 325 rupees. So that's all about the form, but I'll suggest one thing: don't be a last minute to fill the form. You have to do it as soon as possible. You know what, the sooner you submit, the more time you'll get, and you'll start as soon as you submit. So now let me talk about the syllabus, and also we'll talk about the strategies at the end of the lecture. So let's see how you can prepare the paper 1 and then how you'll go about for paper 2 as well. So as you can see over your screen, we have the full syllabus, which is a general paper on the teaching and research aptitude. All 10 units are given here, guys. So when it comes to the syllabus, no, most of you probably know the drill, right? But if you are a bit lost, you can grab it from the official website, or just check out the description box below this video. I'll just put it there. You only have to download from there. So the good news is it's October 1st today, right? And that's the prime time to kickstart your preparation. So the exam pattern this year is the same as the last NET exam. So you don't have to worry about what if the syllabus or everything, whatever is changed. So it's the same, guys. So let's make the best of what we got now, right? Because later because we are not sure if, from the next year, it will be a negative mark. We are not certain about it. So make the most out of this exam. So now let me tell you why I always say about those previous year questions. So around 60% of the question tend to have some kind of deja vu vibes. For instance, in the last exam, nearly 80% of the questions were like really deja vu form, right? And it was all from the past 3 years. So it's a pretty clear that solving those old questions can be a game changer. So get ready to tackle paper 1 with whatever all you have got. For paper 2, aim to put it at least like 4 hours a day and toss it in 1 hour for those previous year questions every single day. And I'm telling you, it will definitely help you a lot. Alright, let's break it down for the next 2 months of preparation. And listen up, folks, don't sleep on paper 1. It's your golden ticket for scoring big. Trust me, a lot of folk tend to overlook it. And you know what happened? And they end up losing out on some precious marks. So this time around, give paper 1 your full attention. Now as for paper 2, here's the game plan. Aim to put in a solid 4 hours a day, and don't forget to allocate an hour every day for those previous year questions. Right? Okay, now let's dive into the syllabus, guys. So starting with the general paper, as you can see over your screen, which is paper 1. So all these 10 units, they are all equally important. So the first 4 units are like a walk in the park. They ask straightforward questions like teaching theories and levels of teaching. And in the research section, expect questions about sampling, types of research, research methods, and a special one about thesis writing. And of course, how ICT is used in research. And again, unit 3rd focuses on reading skills. Now, moving on to Unit 4, it's all about communication. You'll encounter questions about communication barriers, classroom communication, and even upward and downward communication. Basically, Unit 4 is a breeze. And then we have Unit 5, and which is all about mathematical reasoning and aptitude. Unit 6 dives into logical reasoning, and some folks find it a bit confusing. But honestly, it's not that bad. If you get a hang of the rules and formulas, you can score all of them. Then we have Unit 7, which is data interpretation. So I'll give you a pro tip: practice one table every day and you'll become a champ at it. Then we have Unit 8, which is information and communication technology, is a kind of cakewalk. You can easily snag 4 out of 5 questions. Then Unit 9 is all about people development and environment. They might throw you some kind of difficult question, but don't sweat it, guys. Those PYQ will be your savior. Lastly, Unit 10 is all about higher education system and can be a bit of head scratcher, right? But here's the thing, some questions tend to make a comeback, so solving those PYQs can seriously boost your score. All right, let's dive into our main subject, English, which is our paper 2. Well, I won't bore you with long description about these things because it's your drill, right? And most of you already know the drill. But just in case you're not, right, here's a quick rundown for your syllabus here. Over your screen, you can see, right? So the first 4 units are all about English literature, and that covers literature from all corners of the world, whether it's American, British, Indian, and Commonwealth nation. So in these 4 units, you have got like drama, poetry, fiction, short stories, and then unit 4 is all about non-fiction, prose, and of course you can expect roughly around 40 to 45 questions from these units. So moving on, unit 7 we have cultural studies, then unit 8 is all about literary criticism, unit 9 is all about literary theory from post World War II. Then there is another chunk which is like language, basic concepts and theories, pedagogy, especially used in English. Then we have a unit 6 which is all about English in India, its history, evolution and future. And at the end we have research method and materials in English. Right, so now you might be wondering why I didn't stuck to the numbering. Well, that's because you should prepare these units in groups. Break it down, like start with the first 4 units. So when you're diving into your preparation, don't go in like linear order like drama, then poetry and so on. Instead, tackle them by time periods or literary eras. Next, you have got the second chunk from unit 7 to 9, which again you can prepare based on time period. This is why in this way you can keep track of the right historical period, especially criticism, theory and cultural studies. And at the end, for the last chunk, you can dedicate the last 2 weeks of your preparation, and that should really do trick. Now let's talk about strategies, how you should prepare for the next 2 months. Well guys, as you can see, daily 6-hour grind, right? So here's the deal, make it a goal to study for a solid 6 hours every single day, and that's your ticket to being well prepared. Right, divide and conquer. So I would say split your study time like this: 2 hours for paper 1, 3 hours for paper 2, and 1 hour for those PYQ, your previous year question. It's about finding the right balance, right? And then again, for the PYQs, your daily dose, it's kind of, don't skip those PYQs, right? They are your daily vitamins. Make solving them a part of your routine. They're packed with wisdom and you will know everything. Then we have data interpretation. So take on one data interpretation table every single day. And again, to spice it up with your MCQs, to keep things interesting, toss it some multiple choice questions daily and you will have that, right? And don't forget to add a rapid fire round to keep your brain on its toes. As I always say, right, you should make a list of 150 most expected topics. As we know, it's a massive syllabus, right? And you can make that 150 important topics based on PYQ, whatever the question they have asked. So based on that, you can just make 150 names, whatever the topics are, like, frequently asked in the exam. So these are very important, right? So if you want a detailed timetable, just drop timetable in the chat box and I'll personally send you a link to download it. And if you're looking for the whole course, every single thing in one course, check out our Net English course. The name is Complete Net English, and there we have got like 450 mock tests, then we have 10 PYQ explanation, 150 expected topics, and of course a crash course on culture, criticism and theory. And of course you'll have access to unlimited rapid fires and hundreds of PDF. So if you found this video helpful, show some love by hitting that like and subscribe button and let me know in the comments. So guys, all the best and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.